You know, when you say it now, all you have to do now is just put in the work and you're going to get there.
And I also hope I have a right-hand drive NSX soon.
Oh, okay. We got a speedster over here. Someone,
speed addict.
Yeah, someone like, she got here before me today. She was like, where you been? I've been here already.
I was like, 2 minutes.
Yo, I appreciate you coming on the podcast here today. Can you let people know where to find you on the interwebs, where your social medias are, all your handles?
You can find me on Instagram. It's at the spooky booty, the spooky and then booty, just normally how it's spelled. It's the one and only. You'll see big old butt cheeks on a bike. It's me.
Dope. Well, thank you for coming and being on the show. I really appreciate it.
Wait, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
It has gotten to me before. Absolutely.
Yeah. I tell people, like, social media is not a real place. Like, the way people engage and they talk, it's like, it's not real. People don't normally talk like that. People wouldn't say that to you. If they do say that to you, you would be like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, you know what I mean?
It's Twitter fingers.
It's not a real thing. Twitter fingers. Yes. That's a good way to describe that. So, I just went back live here, or recorded, but not live. You are saying about how people deal with the industry. Like, you want to elaborate on that?
So this industry, it's very ruthless. It's very cruel. Everyone is going to be talking about your body. Someone's going to be talking about your weight. Someone's going to be talking about your height. Someone's going to be talking about your makeup. Oh, your boobs are not big enough. Oh, you don't have enough big enough ass. Everyone's always going to try to belittle you, try to make you feel like less who you are. You kind of just got to brush it off. I've had stuff got to me before and it's not made me any better. There's stuff like this. You can feed into it, not gonna go anywhere. It's gonna be just stupid shit. But you can honestly just look at it and just be like, all right, that's crazy. Blocked. You just don't need to feed into it. You can look at it, because the longer you look at it, the longer it's gonna dwell in your mind. Especially as women, we constantly like, oh, how could we have done this better? What if we should have said this time? It's like we constantly always dwell what we could have done, what we should have done, and it's like, all right, well, just take that out of your mind. Delete, blocked, no more there.
Yo, that's really great advice. I like to visually think of like bad things or things that aren't positive, like being destroyed. Like almost like an old record player or like some old film that catches fire. I'll think of like what was done in my mind or what was said, and then I'll think of it like some TNT being by it and it just blowing it to smithereens and it just doesn't exist anymore. Because if you let it live, your brain, like our brains are kind of tricky, right? Like our brains are trying to protect us, but also it can fixate on the bad shit. So it's like, you got to tell your brain to chill and be like, don't think about the bad shit. We got to destroy that shit. Focus on the good shit. And people are always not always, some people will use negativity against you and they will, pretty much whatever you share with them, they'll use that against you. So I do tell people, like, be mindful of what you put online. Like, if whatever you shared, like, just don't give a fuck about it because people will, like, be people about
and pick apart it and everything. And there's also other thing that you should be very vocal about is when you're uncomfortable in this industry. If a photographer or a model or a car owner is saying, hey, can you send me a picture of that outfit, like a selfie? It's like, and you don't want to do that. Don't be like, hey, I feel uncomfortable. And be very vocal of when someone touches you without permission. Because that is adjusting a model without permission, that is still considered sexual assault. It is. And unfortunately for me, I was quiet for the longest about it, and it bit me in the ass. And now I have to deal with some court stuff. And but you gotta be honest about everything. If you keep lying to yourself, like, oh no, this didn't happen, you are gonna hurt yourself so much worse in the end. And you need to be vocal in this industry. If you're not vocal, you're gonna get walked on, you're gonna get stumbled on, and no one's gonna remember who you are. You need to be vocal and you need to be consistent.
No, that's also very great advice. Be vocal, be consistent. If someone's on some fuck shit, call them out. You know what I mean?
Or if you feel something's like off or weird, tell somebody. Have somebody go with you. Figure it out. Like don't let stuff like have a little, like, oh, I brushed it off. Like, if you feel a little bit of worry, you need to address it with yourself and why you feel this way, and then take control from there.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I would say if you're uncomfortable, definitely practice mindfulness and think about how you feel in that particular situation. Also, as a photographer, be aware of your proximity. Like even not even touching, just being kind of close. Like I like to, for one thing, I prefer to shoot with friends anyway. So it's just more comfortable for me because we're all like actually friends. So whether I bump you or you hit me or something, we're not like, we already know our relationship.
Exactly.
You know? So, but if it's a brand new person and you just met them and you're just establishing that connection, just, you know, talk to them about the boundaries and stuff. That way the level of comfort's there. But yeah, that's really great advice that you're giving.
Yeah.
Anything else that you think, you know, people should know about the industry, or you think will be beneficial for models to know?
Just make sure you stay true to yourself, stay honest, and just speak up whenever you feel a certain type of way. But you know, it's a tough industry. If you got some cojones on you, mama, you know, take advantage of this industry. You know, take it by the horns. You know, make it the best you can. I mean, be the best what you can be. If you want to be the best with your ass out, be the best your ass out. You want to have your boobs out, have your boobs out. If you want to be very conservative, be conservative, but be the best of who you're going to be and be the most authentic version of it.
I love that. Own it, right? You own it. Own your sexuality, own your confidence. If you got your boobs or butt out, like, own that shit.
Own all of it.
Yeah. That's dope. Shoot, appreciate you coming back and dropping those gems. This is like a second part. It's like a two-parter. Y'all got a bonus right now. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go to her social media and follow her. And if you're a photographer, a publishing agency, you book models, reach out. They can reach out to you. Reach out and book her, you know?
And
thank you guys for watching the show. Oh, you got more?
If you're a model, you need some help, let me know. If you need photographer, you know, he's one as well.
Oh, true. I am a photographer, so yeah.
Get yourself out there.
Yeah.
Get yourself.
Thank you. Awesome. Cool. That's good stuff.
Bleak Sauce Photography and Video Production, a fun experience creating digital content. Brought to you by The Perfect Vibes. Let's create something unforgettable. Thank you.